What are we doing today?
Just line me up so I can get it on the rim. I'm just gonna change the oil and then
the bumper's gonna hit. Yeah.
scrape a lot.
Mírame. No sube.
Oh, it like drags them?
Yeah.
It drags them forward?
Yeah.
It's on the stock shit right now? It's on lowering springs.
Nice.
What are you gonna do?
That's a weird ass drain plug. Change the oil. The drain plug's in the front.
In that instance, lift to the back.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
What the fuck? I say put 2 of those. It's gonna burn half of it anyway. Come on, bro. Righty loosey, lefty tighty. It's 2 for like 60.
How much is it?
Like 60 something.
That's actually really cheap.
That-
Because it's both of them.
Yeah. I was gonna get it, but I mean, I have the fucking Harbor Freight one, the little Pittsburgh one. Man, you might to buy the Snap-on one. I asked the guy, what was it, like last week on Monday, cuando va? I'm like, hey, bro, how much you guys sell creepers for, or actual, just the stools? And it's, oh, we have this one for like fucking 6 racks. Yeah,
This one is black.
Yeah.
This one's 7 racks.
yeah. You gotta drain the blinker fluid out of that shit. Yeah.
That's a thing? I hope it looks good.
Well, what's the difference? A ver,
They're all LED.
put it right here. Is it the stock? Oh.
It doesn't have the same squares.
Yeah.
Like if it was the same squares right here and like it was just LED, then that would be like whatever. But it's different.
Yup. Put it in reverse?
The turn signal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm put it in reverse.
Dale. Yup.
Yeah?
Yup.
Different deal?
Yes, sir.
Does it look sick? That shit actually looks really good, but hang on, I'm gonna close the.
You got the
Step
ricer.
on the brake to see what it looks like.
You got the ricer special now.
Alright guys, here's an update on the C10 frame. So I installed all the steering components finally. Shout out to Edgar for hooking me up with this center link and this idler arm bracket right here. He is also working on a pretty badass truck. I'll go ahead and throw up some video of it right now. It's a 67 C10. It's also bagged and bodied, LS swap. I think he has a 6.0, 5.3, one of those two. But it's a pretty badass truck. I believe he's gonna get the chop and block front cross member and the chop and block rear. I'm not sure, but his frame currently right now, it does lay the body, so he pretty much is already there, but for whatever reason he decided to go another route. But anyway, yeah, I installed all this stuff. I got brand new grade 8 hardware, just like always, grade 8 hardware for everything. It actually wasn't that bad, that big of a pain to do. I do wish that they had like a bolt-on steering rack kit, but the ones that they do have, they're pretty pricey. They're over $1,000, and at that point, if I'm gonna spend that much just for the steering, I would just go ahead and do the chop and block or the Porta-Built front crossmember. Those crossmembers run around $2,000, so to pay half of the price for just the steering didn't really make sense to me. And now the truck pretty much will stay. I can't move these side to side because obviously everything is connected now, so I can now actually put a substantial amount of weight on there and I can air it up and air it down without having to worry about anything. I just recently went ahead and ordered all the brake lines for the truck, so those are going to be coming in real soon. I got these new CPP brake calipers as well with their drilled and slotted rotors, so everything on the spindle is brand new. Also, for my back half, I went ahead and ordered a bracket for this airlift block. This mount was for the Acura block, but since I'm not running Acura anymore, I went ahead and swapped it for the airlift mount. I also got new motor mounts for this one, and I got headers coming in as well. I had these ICT billet plates. There's nothing wrong with them, you can go ahead and use them, but I found a nicer set of motor mounts for pretty much around the same price, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get them. And then I also lost that bolt there, so I guess it is what it is. I also need my air compressor. I'm gonna need the idler pulleys that go here and here. and I imagine I might need a new alternator, because this is an alternator from a Camaro, and this is a power steering pump from a Corvette. I did talk to Holly whenever I got these aftermarket brackets, and they told me that they were designed for the Corvette accessories. So I'm not sure if I have to swap this out. I'm pretty sure I will, because you can tell the alignment is really off. So I imagine the Corvette one, this little pulley right here, is a little bit farther forward. I don't think I'll have to swap the water pump, but we'll have to see. And this car has been such a pain in the ass ever since I got it. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the 302 that came with the car. It's bored, 30 over, has aftermarket heads. I'm not sure what brand. They are aluminum heads. Has a mild cam, new valves, this Edelbrock Performer RPM intake. So this is a really cool intake. It's like a vintage, not necessarily vintage, but it's discontinued. They started making the RPM version 2. So these RPM version 1s are honestly getting really hard to find. BBK throttle body, BBK cold air intake. As you guys can see, the car started leaking coolant, and it started leaking coolant pretty badly. It's pretty heavy down there, as you guys can see. I suspect that the car is leaking coolant from the timing chain cover. That's where the biggest puddles were coming from. They were just falling straight down from the block itself. There is a little bit of puddling right here over to the left, but that's because of this reservoir here. Either way, I really wanted to replace a lot of the seals and the gaskets on this motor, just because whoever built this car, they had a pretty good idea of what to do, but the actual execution was very piss poor. The car doesn't even have an oil dipstick, and it seems like most of the work on here was just kind of thrown together and pieced together. So I am going to be taking the whole entire block apart and rebuilding everything from the ground up. The taillights actually came out really good. They look awesome. I'm super happy with how these came out. But anyway, yeah, that is going to be the end for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys haven't already subscribed, don't forget to hit those post notifications. I upload videos just like this one each and every Wednesday, so if you guys don't want to miss those, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.